guys, Jaime Pfeffer back with you again today for another pick a card reading. And in this pick a card reading, we are asking, what traits do the people around you admire and appreciate about you, but may not tell you? If you are interested in finding out the things that the people in your life really appreciate about you, you are definitely going to want to stick around for this reading. Okay, welcome back. If you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you. And if you are not new, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here with me again today. And if you haven't, please go down below and click on that red subscribe button along with the wiggly bell if you are interested in receiving free psychic readings that have been called amazing, wow-worthy, and a lot of other complimentary things. Okay, so in this pick a card reading, we are going to look at what kinds of things do people say about you that they may not tell you, and these are going to be positive things. So what you need to do next is look at the image in front of you, and as you will see, there are 3 stacks of cards with 3 separate crystal angels. So you need to decide if you want to choose Stack A, that's on the left, Stack B, which is in the center, or Stack C, which is on the right. Feel free to choose one or more than one, and you can certainly watch the reading in its entirety if you would like to. If not, you can scroll down below in the description box below the video and simply find the timestamp, and that will take you all the way to the beginning of your reading. If you enjoy your reading, I would greatly appreciate you leaving me a comment and letting me know. Okay, and for now, I will see you on the other side with your reading. Bye. Hi to everybody that chose Stack A, and if you chose Stack A, you chose this gorgeous rose quartz angel. And this is actually a jumbo-sized rose quartz angel. As you can tell, it is a very soft pink. This is a fantastic stone for unconditional love or healing the heart. It's a light pink, just like my shirt. And it's about 3.5 to 4 inches tall, I would say. I will put a link down below in the description box if you are interested in getting yourself a rose quartz angel. They do, of course, come in a variety of sizes, so you don't necessarily have to get one this big, but I would highly recommend it. I love using this rose quartz angel. I sometimes put it on my dresser, nightstand. Sometimes I just put it right on my heart if I am having some emotional pain or if I need to activate the unconditional love within myself. So the first thing I'm going to say, too, the fact that you did choose this rose quartz angel is that the people around you consider you to be compassionate, nurturing. You may have a mothering type energy about you. So I will put this here. Actually, let's put her right here. Then she can be presiding over our reading. Okay, so we're going to look at your cards. And what we're looking at is, what are some of the things that people notice about you or admire about you, but for whatever reason, they don't always tell you. So let's see what we've got here. Wow, okay. So first of all, we're going to start out with some cards from the Radiant Rider-Waite deck tarot. And so the first card out is the 8 of Cups. And this is really a card, this is an individual who has realized that it's time to move on from something. So what I'm getting is that the people around you, the fact that he's got this red jacket on, they consider you to be very grounded most of the time. And they also know that you are the type of person that isn't going to stay around and just hang out in a situation that is stagnant or dead, really, that is, kind of going downward. You're somebody who is going to look at what's in front of you and make a decision, and you are not somebody who's going to stick around and, kind of just wait for things to happen to them or wait for things to get better. You're actually going to take action and move on if needed. I'm hearing that some of you might actually be Aries, so I'm very curious if any of you are Aries. Drop me a comment below and let me know. This is a card about cups, which is indicative of emotions. So you are not somebody to stick around in like self-pity or denial, I'm hearing. If a situation is over and you know that it's over, you're not afraid to listen to that intuition and move on. This is something that the people around you admire about you. So let's see what else we have. Okay, next up we have, our next card is the Lovers. So this could actually indicate that some of the people around you see you as very attractive. It could also indicate, if it's your family or something like that, that you have a good relationship. This could actually be a relationship with yourself, or this could be any other type of relationship between two equals. Of course, a husband and wife, or wife and spouse type of thing, wife and wife, or husband and husband. Or it could be like a mother-child relationship, any type of relationship. This is a healthy relationship. That's what this card signifies. And this could also be the relationship that you have with yourself. So the people around you, something that they admire about you is your ability to have healthy, non-toxic relationships. So nice. Let's see if there's anything else here. The Lovers actually used to be called the Choice card as well. So the other thing that I was getting, I was really noticing like how much Adam and Eve are depicted on this card, and I've never really noticed that before, which is kind of crazy. But so the other thing that I'm getting for this card is that the people around you believe that you are a good decision maker, because this card was called the Choice. Obviously, if you think of it in terms of Adam and Eve, that was a pretty big choice that they had to make according to traditional recounts or recanting of that situation in the Garden of Eden. So let's see what else comes up for you. Okay, gorgeous. So your next card is from a different deck. This is from the Angels and Cherubs, or Angel Cherub deck. It's actually a children's deck, but I use it all the time for myself because it's really soft and gentle. And the next card up is Courage and Strength. So another thing that the people around you notice about you is that you have a lot of courage and a lot of strength. So I'm actually feeling like there's more of a story here, and I don't know if it's going to pertain to every single one of you, but it definitely is here for some people. And so that story is that if you have a relationship that isn't working out or that isn't healthy, you have the courage and the strength to move on and to find a relationship that is healthy, okay? Or if you're stuck in a position where you have to make a decision and it feels like there's so much pressure, or you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, you have the courage and the strength to speak up, or to frankly just let it go and choose to move on from this situation. So congratulations, because those are some amazing traits there. Okay, let's also see. Wow, these are really beautiful. So your next card is Angel Lights. And so this tells me that the people around you know that you have some type of a special connection, either with angels, with your spirituality, with your religion. You see things and you feel things. And even if they don't know that about you, they know that there is something special and magical about you. So that's another thing that the people around you know. And I just notice, wow, this is so sweet. Like, there could also be like a sweetness. They notice a sweetness about you because you see this little angel, and just the way he looks bashful, but he's having fun playing with this magic. So the people around you think that you have some kind of magical abilities, or maybe they think that you're just lucky. Of course, we know that that's not really true, but that is another really nice thing that the people around you think. So let's look at your next card. Okay, gorgeous. Kindness. The people around you really, one of the key characteristics that they think of with you is that you are kind. They know that you're a kind person and they've experienced that kindness from you. Okay, yes, and it actually talks about being an angel. Be an angel with hands. So they might even think of you as like an angelic person or an earth angel. And then let's look at your last card. Wow, okay, so your last card is Quest, and I love how it's got this awesome dragon on it, and it's got this fairy that's on its back. So, you might think that people only see this kindness, this softness, but then you've also got this other part of you, this like more masculine part of you that's bold and that goes after things and that's on a quest. So the people around you admire this in you, and they admire the fact that you are on a spiritual quest, or it could be a quest to live out your life purpose. So that is what I have for you for what the people around you think of you. I would love to hear if this resonates for you or not, so please go down below and leave me a comment. I look forward to hearing from you again soon. Bye. Hi Stack B, I'm so happy that you're here today for this reading, and I am so excited because I just really enjoy doing these. It's fun to tell people what types of things the people around them think about them. So I hope that you're excited. All right, so for your reading, the crystal that you chose was the Smoky Quartz. And the Smoky Quartz is a very grounding crystal. It's a very light. It's almost like a light taupe, which I think that you can see pretty well in here. It's very grounding, it's earthy, it's very good for grounding if you're in your head. So I'm getting the feeling that the people around you feel very comfortable, safe, and stable in your presence. You bring a type of grounding energy with you. So if you are interested in getting yourself one of these gorgeous Smoky Quartz angels, this is actually the jumbo size, which I think is 3.5 to 4 inches. There are also other sizes, I believe. So I will put a link down below in the description box if you are interested in that. And I'm going to put it right over here over my shoulder with the other one, which was from Stack A. So that way they can both be watching over this reading. Okay, so let's look at your cards and see what the people around you notice or admire about you, but they might not always tell you. All right, first up, we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So this is a really good card. And again, this is about somebody that's grounded, because when it's in the upright, the Seven of Cups is about somebody that's like almost they have too many choices. They're kind of stuck. They don't know which one to go for. They don't know, you can see in the cups, there's all these like weird things. Like there's a guy's head, and then there's like a snake, and there's a dragon, and then there's like a white cloth, and you don't know what is going to be in there. And so the fact that it came in upside down is, again, you're a grounded person. They really appreciate your groundedness. They appreciate how practical you are at times. They appreciate that you aren't like super razzle-dazzled by every little shiny object that comes by. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, and they appreciate that about you. It brings them a sense of peace and calm, because when you're in this type of environment, when it's upright, it's very confusing. See how it's like the cups are on top of the clouds? It can be, Pisces keeps coming to mind. This is like a real Pisces card, because Pisces kind of gets stuck in that, or they have the capacity to be ungrounded, very ungrounded at times. So nothing against Pisces, but you are the opposite of this. You are very grounded. So I would love to know if you're an earth sign, which would be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And if you're not, you probably have some type of earth in your astrology chart. So let's see what else you got. Okay, the other card you got is the Five of Wands. So wands are really about career or something that you're passionate about, or it could be you could have some type of fire in you. You could actually be a fire sign, which is Leo, Sag, or Aries. And so the Five of Wands, you see these guys fighting, and typically I don't really like when I pull this card, but this is talking, it can also talk about sport, like competition. So you might have a thing with competition, or the other thing is that you might like to joke around or kid around with the people that are in your life. Like if you have siblings, it could be like that. And these people really appreciate this about you. The other thing is I'm getting kind of like a mother bear energy, like a mama bear, like nobody messes with mama's cubs, if you know what I mean. So that is something that the people in your life really appreciate you for. And also this energy is like, don't mess with this person, okay? I mean, you can hold your own, I guess is what it's saying. You can definitely hold your own. You're there and you're not afraid to speak up if something is going against you. That is something that the people around you really appreciate about you. Wow, okay. Next up is dreams. And this is from a different deck. This is from the Cherub. I can't remember the exact name, but it's like the Children's Cherub cards. And this is a deck that I use often because it's so gentle and so soft. And so your card is dreams. The people around you really appreciate and admire the dreams that you have. Whether those, I mean, I'm sure they're for yourself, but you also could have vivid dreams. You could also be somebody who receives insight in dreams, but I'm really getting it's about your dreams, bringing your dreams into reality, and also caring about your inner child. I'm not sure why I got that, but you also could have a fondness for birds. Just saying, that's something on here, or flowers. And then your last card, which is really cool, is adversity. And so the people around you know that you've had certain experiences that have brought adversity into your life, and they really appreciate your courage, your strength. I also want you to check out Stack A because they had the card Courage and Strength. The people around you understand that you've faced adversity, and they are inspired by that adversity and by the way that you didn't back down. Like I was talking about this. You didn't back down from whatever that adversity was. You actually went in and fought for yourself and fought for what you wanted. And they know that you can't be fooled. That can also be, you know, these two cards, this can kind of be about somebody coming at you like combatively at times. And this one can be about, you know, head in the clouds, denial. The people around you know that you're not going to put up with any type of manipulation, and your head is not in the clouds. You know, maybe occasionally, but overall, you've got a really grounded sense of self. And so the people around you really admire that and care about you because of these things, and I'm sure because of many more. If you enjoyed your reading, I would love to know. Please go down below and leave me a comment and let me know. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet and you would be interested in receiving more fun readings like this, where I can tell you more about yourself, more about your positive qualities, please make sure to go down and hit on that red subscribe button along with the wiggly bell. That way you will always receive a notification anytime I post a reading. Okay? Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hi to everyone that chose Stack C. And if you chose Stack C, you chose this gorgeous jumbo amethyst angel. So I am already hearing, I have another big amethyst piece back there. I'm already hearing that if you chose this card, you've got a really good head on your shoulders. You might be involved in spirituality. You definitely, self-care is very important to you, and the people around you really admire that about you. Even though they may have been a little bit like standoffish about it at first, or maybe they just weren't familiar with self-care. Now that you are putting yourself first and choosing self-care, they really admire that about you. They admire how you take care of yourself and how you love yourself and nurture yourself. They also admire the spiritual practices that you have, and the fact that you make spirituality a part of your everyday life. I'm also hearing with the plant back here that you could be a lover of nature or being outside, and the people around you admire that about you as well. You also could be a gardener or something having to do with plants, or maybe you just love flowers. They admire that about you, and it's something that they care about with you. So let's see what else we have here. Wow, okay, the Hermit. So your first card out is the Hermit, and as you can see, the Hermit has his lantern right here, and he's looking into the lantern by himself, and there's a star that is shining very brightly on all sides. So you could be someone who, when something comes up for you, you tend to go inside, you do something on your own so that you can get that enlightenment. And that is what the Hermit card is all about. I'm also noticing that the Hermit is standing here on the snow, so you could enjoy spending time in the snow, but actually when I first saw it, I was thinking of mountains. So the people around you, when they view you not even on the same playing field as them. They view you as like up on a mountaintop. They really appreciate you. These are certain people in your life that admire you, and even though you may occasionally have disagreements with them, this is what they see. They see that you are such a wise person and that you go within and you look for the answers, and then you end up receiving enlightenment. So that is amazing. Also, the Hermit stands in for Taurus. So you might have Taurus in your chart. I almost forgot. If you would like to purchase your own jumbo amethyst angel, I mean, they're so beautiful. I have several of them. They're absolutely amazing. I will put a link for you below in the description box. Amethyst for a long time has been known as the sobriety stone. And even if you don't drink or have substance abuse problems, this can help you with thinking, because there are so many more isms, and in fact, addictions of substances or whatever else it is, they are all actually based, they're symptoms of a deeper problem that lies underneath. So people use substances or whatever it is to numb themselves from the pain of whatever is going on in their life. A lot of that pain occurs in childhood, and then people live with it their entire life, not realizing that they are attracting the same types of circumstances to them as they had when they were children. That's just something that we do, like on autopilot. And basically we do that so that we can recreate the scenarios, but recreate them and actually grow past them, evolve past that place. So if you've ever had a relationship with someone, a significant other, and they've reminded you of your father or mother, that's exactly what's playing out in that scenario. Amethyst is also, it's just a fantastic all-around stone. If you don't have a piece, I would highly, highly recommend it. It's great for spirituality. It's great if you have insomnia, you can put it underneath your pillow. It's great for receiving, divine downloads or cosmic information, because it represents your crown chakra. So it's wonderful for any type of channeling work, or it's a very protective stone, and it's also a very beautiful stone. So I will put a link for that below. I didn't want to forget about that. And I'm going to put this beauty right next to the other two that are right over here. And then they can watch over us during the rest of your reading. All right, so let's see what else we have besides the Hermit. Okay, so this is from a different deck, and it's a cherub oracle card deck. It's actually for children, but I use it in my own readings because it's so gentle. And so this one talks about trusting your feelings. The people around you and people that admire you and may not tell you, they really admire the fact that you can trust your feelings. They don't know how you're able to do this in the face of what may seem like very difficult odds. And they may not even be able to tell you this on a conscious level, but I'm telling you in this reading, their higher selves can see you in your fullness and in your entirety. They can see your gifts. They can see that you are at this you're spiritually evolving, right? And I feel like most of the people watching this channel, you're more spiritually evolved than your family, your friends, and the majority of people that you hang out with, okay? One of the things that those people admire the most about you is that you trust your feelings, okay? You also could be clairsentient, which I'm guessing that you are if you feel your feelings, but clairsentience is a psychic gift, and it basically means that you can feel energy. So of course there's varying levels of it. There's people that can feel it a little bit of the time, and then there's people that can feel it all the time. And it's a psychic gift that isn't talked about as much as, like, you know, clairvoyance, which would be having visions, or precognition, which is just another psychic gift, and which is knowing things that are going to happen before they happen. But clairsentience is it's definitely a psychic gift. It's something that I have personally had since as long as I can remember. I remember in being 4 in kindergarten and being able to feel my teacher's energy and the moods and things like that. So it is the first gift that I really honed and started to work on. And it's an amazing gift, and it's an amazing thing that you can trust your feelings. There's also a bunny rabbit in this card, and I'm getting the feeling that people around some of you definitely appreciate your love and admiration and compassion and kindness for animals, or it could even be for small children. All right, and lastly, wow. Oh, this card is so great. So the card is friendship. So the people around you really appreciate your friendship. They see what a good friend you are. They see what an awesome person you are. And I just want to read this card to you. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. So I feel like you might want to check out stack A. I honestly feel like you might want to check out stack B as well. I thought that twice because adversity came up. Stack A, one of the things that came up was the ability to walk away from things that are no longer serving you. I'm also noticing on this card, you know, we've got 2 unicorns, and they seem to be a really nice pair. So if you've got a significant other that you're very close with, or a sibling, or just a close girlfriend or boyfriend that you really get along well with, people admire that relationship on the outside. And they might not tell you that all the time, but they see the 2 of you and how close you are and how equal you are, and they really appreciate that about you. The other thing is that unicorns, particularly white unicorns, represent purity. So the people around you really appreciate and admire the purity about you. You have some type of a very pure, childlike essence about you that has not been tainted. And that's an amazing quality that not a lot of people have. So that is your last card, and I'm really drawn to my nails. So they're like a really light purple. So the other thing I'm getting is that the people around you appreciate this calming energy that you bring. They appreciate the fact that you're so calm and almost like lavender, right? Like you're just this like lavender light who comes and like calms everything down and helps people with stability. And you probably absorb a lot of anxiety for other people if you are empathic. The people around you like being around you. They care about you. And this card, they also appreciate the fact that if other people aren't treating you well, you recognize it and you trust your feelings, and you know to not continue putting your effort in with those relationships. That is the end of your reading. If you enjoyed it, I would love to know in the comments below, what resonated with you. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to go down below and do that now if you want to receive notifications every time I post a new video. Okay? I had so much fun doing these readings today, and I look forward to being with you again soon. Bye.